morning from Edmonton, Alberta, everyone. My name is George Schlackek and I am Today I'm just bringing you a video of what's going on in Edmonton, Alberta, what I do in the morning when I do have some time. Lately my handyman work actually picked up, even though I don't have a proper service truck and I'm still out a lot of tools. But there's still amazingly a lot of things that you can do. I apologize for the noise that is coming from the Wayne Gretzky Parkway that is just behind me there. Well, what's going on here is that we've had fires in Alberta for, I want to say, about the better part of a week and a half, 2 weeks or so now, and up until now the air was pretty good in Edmonton. You couldn't really tell. But we have on the news everywhere, you know, there's over 100 fires burning. Some of them are out of control, like over 20 of them as far as I know. And normally when that happens, we get a lot of smoke in the city. But so far, up until today, we haven't had that. And this morning I get up and I should have actually taken the camera outside right then and there because it looked spooky. Now the daylight is up and it doesn't actually look so bad, but cycling might be iffy today because the air quality is, let me put it that way, you're actually taking a mild health risk by riding your bike. However, stubborn as I am, I got my bike, but I'm not going anywhere far. But see, what I was thinking of doing, and it's also a little bit sketchy. I used to fly my drone from an island that's not very far from here. I have to cross this Capilano Bridge and then go down on a trail, and it had been under construction for, I want to say, 2 years, or yeah, something like that. So I couldn't really get to that island very well. I'm thinking that might be done. So we're gonna check out what the trail looks like over there. And then I'm gonna take you to the island. I got my Crocs on so that, you know, even if there's water, I could get right through it. And I'm gonna fly my drone. I'm gonna show you how the smoke actually, you know, it affects everything and you can't see too far. Strangely enough though, today it's kind of windy. So all of this is a little bit iffy, but you know, what the heck, you know, that's why I bought a bigger drone in the first place, so I could fly in the wind more stable, and well, it's time to take advantage of it. Little update on my business ventures aside from the handyman business. I am starting my drone business, and for that to happen, I need probably a whole lot of good clips and shots and stuff on my website, which I haven't started on, but I want to give a shout out to anyone who's in Edmonton and has a beautiful house that would be just perfect for taking some drone footage. Well, it's your opportunity. I'll do it for you for free if I get to use those videos and photo shots on my website for my portfolio, you know, build up a little portfolio. I need your permission for that, to fly around your property, take some video, take some photos, and yeah, your house will be on my website, and of course I will provide those materials to you as well. So if you're planning on selling your house, this might actually be a win-win for both of us. If you're not, well, you know, who doesn't like a nice aerial shot of their house? Anyways, let's head over and then yeah, we'll proceed with drone flight for today.
And from this point on you'll see some really shaky footage.
Yeah, I got myself into something more than I cared to play with. This trail, as nice as it is, it's a mountain bike trail, and my mountain bike, as nice as it is, it's a 1983 or 84 model. Like, it's basically a regular man's bike with thicker tires is all it is. And this trail, it's maintained by a mountain bike group, I believe. But all I wanted to do is get to the island, and over there they told me that the regular trail is still closed. So, oh man, I don't even know if I can get there. Let me put it that way. I'm on this trail that's supposed to merge with the other one, but only after 500 meters, and at this pace 500 meters may take me a while. Yeah, that's where they're rebuilding the trail, but they have been doing that for I don't know how long. Anyways, I think some of you wanted to see more trail rides. Well, now you can see the truth about me and trails. Yeah, I do like riding trails, definitely, but it's a certain type of trail, and I'm not equipped for this kind of trail. So there you go. Well, it's getting hard to handle both the camera and the bike, so sorry about that. I'll talk to you in a little bit here. Yeah, I just came out of the bush there. It's because it doesn't seem like the trail connects to this old one here, this paved one that I was hoping to get on in the first place. I mean, how long is it going to take them to rebuild the trail? Well, I haven't got a clue. I'm not an engineer or a road construction expert. But yeah, I'm glad they're doing it though. So now I have to go back down in the same direction as I came, simply because there's a spot where I can access the island, and I don't know how far this is. I don't know if it's possible. But if it is, yeah, then I'll proceed with my original plan, and if not, maybe this is just going to be a whole dud adventure of a morning. Things don't necessarily go as planned, so there you go. That's an adventure. Alright, so here I am. I made it down the trail, or down the embankment, and I'm looking at the river across from me. Let's turn the camera around so you can observe it too. There's the island, and the water is moving pretty fast here, and I can see that over there it's got ripples. As much as that seemed like the thing to do before I came down here, I don't think I'm gonna. I think this spot where I am at right now is a perfectly good spot to launch the drone from. Yeah, I hope this was worth coming down here. You can still see that it's kind of hazy here. Maybe it's not as interesting as it would have been this morning, but yeah, it's taken me this long to get here. Normally, to get to this place from my place, it's a matter of I want to say 15 minutes. I'm sure it's taken me over an hour today, which is fine. There's another way, but you know, I never knew that they were still digging over there. I mean, I thought maybe it was done. They've been digging for 2 years. I'm not kidding. It's a complicated project, I guess, because there's erosion and it's a hill, and you know, well, it's collapsed before, so I don't know if you've seen my video from 2 years ago or so. I trespassed there to show what the trail was like, and it didn't seem at the time like they were going to overhaul it, but they did. So That's good. That's awesome, actually. Now we're gonna fly.
I think you can see the smoke in this picture, even though I've seen it much worse in Edmonton. And looking at some pictures of Calgary in those past few days, we actually have it good here. Now you can see some of the trails. Edmonton's river valley has over 160 kilometers of trails that you can ride your bike and hike on. They're kind of awesome, but they're much better when you can actually breathe the air. Another thing you may notice about Edmonton with this aerial footage is how many golf courses we have. Who needs all these golf courses? Do you play golf? How many golf courses does a city need? I'll tell you how many Edmonton has in a future video because it's one of my pet peeves, really. Here's my favorite island.
So how do you like that? This is Edmonton when there are lots of wildfires in Alberta. The air, actually, it doesn't look terrible. It looks just like when it's an overcast day, but trust me, you can smell it. There's smoke in the air, and it's super windy too, which I guess helps a little bit keep this at bay. So yeah, you can actually kind of breathe. You know, it's almost iffy whether it's a good idea flying, but you know what? This DJI Air 2S handles the wind incredibly well. So I guess I haven't seen the footage myself. You've seen it by now. I hope you enjoyed this little video. There's really nothing too exciting here other than I am in Edmonton. It is a beautiful morning aside from some smoke in the air. Everything here is green. It's springtime. Usually that's the best time of the year because you're looking ahead at the whole long summer. We're all a little bit worried here because we got so many wildfires, and outside the city there have been people losing their homes because, you know, the wind shifts, and within a matter of like minutes or so their house is in danger, and once it catches on fire there's absolutely nothing that can be done to stop it, which is scary because we're only in mid-May, and normally this is when the season barely gets started. So yeah, I think this year already more of the Alberta forest burnt than in the last 2 years combined. Don't quote me on that, but it is that bad.
Did I mention we have some golf courses in the city?
I hope you enjoyed this video anyways, so gently touch that like button if you will, And hey, if you want to subscribe to my channel, that'd be awesome. I'd be really grateful for that. And you know what? I appreciate you. There you go. Have a good day.